But you know, I think there's a couple of little lines in there that people love, and it's when you guys are just talking utter shit because you're stoned out your faces, and then it cuts to Chuck and he's like, "I'm stoned." And
yeah, exactly. Like we were in one of the greatest sites of cultural history, the Cologne Dome. You know, the cathedral, one of the oldest Catholic cathedrals on Earth. It's breathtaking. It when you're standing next to it, you feel like you're this short, and of course, it's awe-inspiring. And we're just talking about it, and he's just talking in terms of, you know, Tronka and just this make-believe world that we created. We had all these words and in-joke words and stuff like that. And then he just kind of looks at the camera and deadpans, "I'm stoned," and people were shocked by that. Oh, how outrageous! Was he really? Was he just taking the piss? Was he joking? What the hell?
Oh my god!
And, but that was just what came out of his mouth because he was stoned.
Yeah.
So,
I mean,
and what a better place to be stoned at like 4 in the morning, than 4 in the morning at the Cologne Cathedral in Germany. I mean, it's not drama. It was real life.
I can imagine that it's like you're there with your friend, you're both just stoned. I mean, I bet you know these happy where people say like, "Give me a moment, Eric." I'm sure that's one of them. Like, you know, it's like, "Oh, tell me a happy moment." Like that's always gonna be one.
I got like 15 minutes of footage of us in the hotel room that night. I just ran the camera, and we were in the toilet, like in the bathroom, and we were just observing funny things about being in an English hotel room, and just what the hell is that, you know? And then I don't know, just little things. Then we turned on the TV and it was a zombie movie, and we thought, wow, that's incredibly ironic.
Have they got
that
any...
was all captured on film.
And then you got on the phone and you were like, "Have you got any gelatine?"
I was just wanting some Jello up here, please.
But we were actually talking about Control Denied, Eric. But I think
sorry.
we went off a bit there. There is one more. Actually, there's probably a couple of more questions. But hello, Dad.
Hello.
One of the questions is, what are the different versions that we can expect of When Man and Machine Collide? What are we going to... this is from Ernad. What are we going to...
Different virgins? There was only one virgin in the place, sir, and that was Chuck Schuldiner.
No,
Just pure till the end.
No, version. Like, you know, these stupid terms you guys use, like gatefold, digidog.
Digipack. I don't even know what a digipack is.
Yeah, you know...
Versions? How many versions of what? Of When Man and Machine Collide? Well, it hasn't actually been recorded yet, so...
Stop making excuses, Eric. That's not...
we'll have to do a dance mix.
You know what, Eric? I guess the last thing to talk about is the video that we're going to be seeing for the conceptual video. Would you like to talk about that?
Yes. There is a very gifted film director named Doug Cook who's been nice enough to work with me.
What's he cooking?
On the very first Chuck Schuldiner related video to be made since The Philosopher. And it will be an officially released video for the song Breaking the Broken.
Is it going to be killer? Is it going to be killer, Eric?
It is a cinematic quality
orgasm.
No, I mean I'm not kidding.
Are we there? Are we on the level, Eric?
Yep. It's been in production since January, and it is exciting. And the only thing I've released to anybody, I had it up on my Facebook page for a few days, and I pulled it down because the director Doug didn't even want me to do that. He had some still shots from one of the shoot days. Oh, okay. So you actually had more than just those. You had more than just those 2 pictures then. No, that was it. But I took those down. They're not there now. I think they're not there. They're gone. I pulled them. Eric, I've got an announcement, Eric. Oh, you made copies? Awesome. Well, I don't mind. You can show them right about now. You know what? I actually that failed. I don't have copies. I do, so I can send them to you, and then you can include them in the we can final mix of this process that we're doing. No, right now. What I was going to say is, from this point on, there is going to be no more my face. The
battery is gone. So it is going to be Eric Greif to the end.
Well, anyway, yes, there is a video for Breaking the Broken, and
Breaking the Broken.
I think it's going to be.
I really like Believe, man. You know, off the first album. Dun, 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 dun.
That was the other song. That was the other song that we were contemplating. It was between Believe and Breaking the Broken.
I really
lost. I know Timmy really wanted it to be Believe, and
I love Believe. Tim. Yep. I like it. That was good. I think.
Yeah. So anyway, it's going to be Breaking the Believe, or Believe the Broken, or Believe the Believer. It's going to be really cool, and if it works, if it's well received, we will be making more conceptual videos. We don't have a band to put in the videos, as you can understand, because the band leader, the mastermind, is no longer here.
Are you trying to tell me you can't make Chuck out of like Play-Doh?
We got to go. What would we want if he was here? And this is what we came up with.
I can't. To be fair, I do prefer the conceptual idea because even if Chuck was alive, I could imagine it would still be conceptual because I don't know if it was Chuck, but I know certain bands during that period they themselves were bored of seeing band videos where it's like they're just performing as opposed to there's no concept there. So I'm going to be interested to see this, and if you say it's on a sort of cinematic scale, that's going to be cool, you know.
Yeah, it didn't come cheap either.
Have you got
this guy
Oompa
is a
Loompas?
fantastic director, and the only other thing that he's directed that has anything to do with me is the band Divinity. He directed their their 2 videos for their 2 released tracks from both of their albums, and he did Plasma, and that song by Divinity, and you can see that at divinity.ca.
I think
it's just fantastic, and he did that on a fairly limited budget.
On a shoestring.
Yes, he did that on a corn cob.
I think the real question is, Eric, is.
And he's here in town. He's a Calgarian like me, so I was able to like go and meet him lots of times over pizza and discuss exactly.
And be Calgaritarians.
Exactly, we're Calgaritarians.
The thing is, though, Eric, one of the biggest questions is, what is Doug cooking?
What is still cooking?
What is Doug?
Lasagna, and I've eaten it.
What is Doug cooking?
What is Doug cook?
What is Doug cooking?
He's cooking up some incredible
video
thing to enjoy.
Eric, I can announce we have slammed home the Control Denied section.
Thank you.
Now we are
Control Denied fans. There definitely will be a video to accompany the new album when the new album is finished, and Doug Cook, I'm sure, will still be part of the team, and he'll do one for one of those tracks.